All right, guys, it's a Wednesday, and it is time for another video from the Iceman, the man with the plan, the guy that gives you the news. Um, Now, if I were the booker for the WWE, and I would, I would really go all out and do this one thing. At the Payback pay-per-view this past Sunday, when Stephanie McMahon came out and she demanded Daniel Bryan turn in the WWE World Heavyweight title belts along with Brie. You know, the conversation went back and forth for some time. And of course, we saw the yes chants. And Daniel Bryan told Stephanie, you could do the right thing, you know, by basically, you know, once being said, just leave me alone, let me move on, let me hold the title. When I come back, I'll be there to defend it. But Stephanie, being a McMahon, just like her dad Vince, has this ego thing, and I guess it's great for WWE Entertainment. And I will say this one thing, and I'm hoping it's not true. Triple H, if Stephanie's got that ego, when you guys are home and it's a normal life, which you probably don't have much of, I would feel sorry for you if she acted like this at home. But anyway, when she demanded Daniel Bryan to do the right thing, if I were the booker and I had everything all lined up and the situations were right, this is what I would have done. I would have had Daniel Bryan slowly turn and show the belts to Stephanie McMahon, slowly raise them towards her like he was giving the belts back, and then pull them back. And then, of course, Stephanie would spiel on more and more and more. And she said, Daniel, you need to do the right thing. You are not a fighting champion. The WWE needs a fighting champion. Daniel Bryan would look up to the fans, go like this, turn back to Stephanie, and say, Steph, you're right. The WWE needs a fighting champion. Then he would take the belts again and slowly turn them towards Stephanie, and then again bring them back. And at that point, CM Punk's music would have hit, all hell would have broke loose. CM Punk would have came down the ramp, got into the ring. Daniel Bryan would say to Stephanie, Steph, you're right. You need a fighting champion. And he would take those belts, he would turn around, he would hand them to CM Punk. And CM Punk would then become the present WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Now, that was a fantasy in my mind. I'll be honest with you guys, I had this little glimmer of hope that CM Punk was going to return because it was in Chicago. And, since he didn't return at WrestleMania and he didn't return at the Raw show in Chicago, the last chance I thought would be, okay, at the Payback pay-per-view. And a lot of people said, no way, he's not coming back. But I had that little glimmer of hope. And if that little glimmer of hope would have happened, that is how I would have loved to see this all come about. Daniel Bryan turning over the belts to CM Punk and saying to Stephanie, you want a fighting champion? Here's your fighting champion. And then when Bryant was ready to come back, we go from there. That would have blew the roof off of the arena. But again, I'm not the booker. And, it makes me wonder sometimes, too. I know these bookers and these writers go through a lot of pressure and whatnot, and they got Vince McMahon, Triple H, and Stephanie on their butts all the time. But, fans know what they want. And they need to have a section on their WWE.com website, Ask the Fans. get ideas from the fans. And if you want to improve your product, improve your show, you would listen to the fans, because the fans are the ones that shell out the money that keep the WWE going. But, it is what it is. And gosh, I wanted that to happen so much. And, I was definitely disappointed that CM Punk didn't show up. Like I said, a lot of people said there's no way he was going to. He's happy in his home life. He was at the Chicago Blackhawks game and whatnot. But you always keep that little glimmer of hope opened. And I did. But when it was all said and done, the pay-per-view was great in my eyes. I really enjoyed it. And, you know, do I wish other things could have happened? Of course. But I think we all do. So, that's it, guys. This is the Iceman, the man with the plan. Peace out, everybody. Check me out on the Iceman's Wrestling Extreme on Facebook. Also, check out Andre Corbeil on Wrestling News Talk. I'm on there as well. And there you have it. Check out In the Hot Seat with David Rivera as well. Also, some great Facebook wrestling fan book pages. There's so many out there, and I honestly see a lot of more Facebook wrestling fan pages coming out than I've ever seen before. And before you know it, the Facebook wrestling pages will be more popular than the Google YouTube pages, because maybe we have a lot less issues than what we're having now. So, again, peace out, everybody. Enjoy your Wednesday.